Hey guys, it's that one guy for the win here. Today I'm going to bring you guys a new video on, or an updated version on how to do this originally, but this tutorial is on how to transfer custom patches to a online PS3. You will need a 3.55 CFW PS3 or below CFW PS3 and another PS3 as well with the latest firmware. The CFW PS3 is what we're going to start with first. If you have the Modern Warfare 2 patch, which is what we're going to show you today on how to transfer, I would update it to 1.13, but if you've deleted anything from it or changed anything from the files on your 3.55 PS3, you can go ahead and delete that and re-download it. If you don't have it, just get your network connection settings together, get those working, and just insert the game, and it should come up with the patch install. On your do this on your 3.55 PS3. So other than that, I'm going to go ahead and put the game in and download the 1.13 patch. You guys will need a USB flash drive with at least a megabyte. You will also need an Ethernet cable, which I showed you earlier, or it was in the screen, and make sure it's male to male. And the two PS3s, 4.0 PS3 and 3.5, or a CFW PS3. So I'm just going to fast forward this. Alright, so once you're for sure got your patch on there, we want to get our USB drive, or excuse me, we want to go to the Comgene's file manager after having the patch installed. If you are on when you are on the PS3, the 3.55 PS3, the 1.13 update prevents you from playing the game. It'll require you to update. I have an error because I have the rebug package installed, I think. But yeah, once it's in there, go to Comgene's file manager, and there's a file we want to delete called default_np.ff. This file is in the USRID directory of the Modern Warfare 2 patch, which is +30377. So I'm going to go to HDD0 on my PS3 and on my 3.55 obviously, and game, and then +30377 USDIR, and then the default_np.self is right under the default.self. So just I'm going to press start, or square and start, and that's to delete the file whenever you press square. And once you delete it, go ahead and you don't have to press the select button, but once you delete it, go ahead and quit the game and go over to your computer, and we're going to put the patch on the flash drive. Okay, so once we've deleted the file, that default_np.ff, you want to head over to your computer and go ahead and stick in your flash drive. This will work with Windows and Mac, which I'm using a Mac. Um, it's obviously to put it basic. It's basically just file managing. Um, but we don't need to go into the technical stuff about that. So just sticking your flash drive on your computer and go ahead and open it, and to make this easier I would delete everything in it. If you have a Mac, it automatically makes 3 hidden folders, but I have them exposed so like you can see them. um, that I'll tell you guys how to do that maybe in a later video, but you want to go to your patch and drag it in your flash drive, which if you have a Mac you use Finder, and if you're on Windows you use My Computer, or if it's on the desktop you just drag desktop. So once you've dragged it into the flash drive, go ahead and eject it and plug it into your PS3. Alright guys, now that we have our patch on our flash drive, go ahead and stick it in your PS3, and you can, if you want, go ahead and boot up Comgene's awesome file manager. You'll have to if you want to install the patch anyway, but yeah. So in the file manager on the left side, we'll have our BLUS 30377 open, and we'll be in the USDIR directory. You have to be in this directory if you want this to work, so it overwrites the current patch underscore mp.ff. A general thing about the patches, if they are above 227K, then they're likely not a working patch for it. But this patch, I managed to get my friend to edit it, and for some reason it works fine. But on the other side of what you have the BLUS, go ahead and go to USB at the very bottom and go to your patch, because we put it into the root directory. It'll show up as one of the first files in the directory of our USB. So you want to have the cursor on the other side in the USDIR directory, not over the folder, but like just on top of any of the folders. Like I have it on the default self. It doesn't really matter, just on top one of those folders, except for the directories. So you want to just have it over there, and on your USB side you want to click highlight the patch from the USB and press circle and then start, and then that'll overwrite the current file over on that side, and I think it actually just replaces it. But once you have that done, it copied, it should show up as the same file size, which is 227K for this patch. So now we need to quit the file manager, which I do right there. After you quit the file manager, go ahead and turn off your PlayStation and unplug the power cable. I have a mod on mine where I have a flip switch, so I can just switch all the power off. So there's no light on the front. So when I switch it, there'll be no light. And do the same for your other PS3. Make sure it's off, and you have, if it's a slim, the power cord unplugged, and if it's a fat, you could just do the switch. You know, turn it to where there's no lights, no power.